that's how I've dealt with procrastination. And it's really helped me. And another thing that's also part of procrastination is it's not ready yet. It's not good enough. I'm not good enough. I can't do it. Look at everybody else. And they're comparing themselves to somebody who's been doing it for 20 years. Like, get real. Get real with yourself. You're not going to be good. You're not going to be good the first time you do it. No one's good the first time they do it. If you go back and look at my first 4 episodes, they are garbage. They're garbage episodes. But you know why they're good? Because I put them out there. They're good enough in that moment. And you've got to be good enough in your mind to submit these things, because you have to have that mindset of, okay, I need more at bats. For me to get better, I need to get more playing time. For me to get better at speaking, I need to speak more. For me to be a better podcaster, I need to have more episodes. And it's simple. It's simple. And that's another form of procrastination where people are like, "Oh, I'm not a good enough coder because, I look at all these other people's stuff on GitHub and they've got amazing projects, and look at my projects." And you have this comparison of what other people have done, or they've devoted 10 years of their life to the craft or something like that, or this singular project. And you're using that as a measuring stick to what your efforts are. But your efforts are incredible in themselves. Like, you have a different perspective. You have a different way of approaching the problem. And sharing that with the world gives you the opportunity to express yourself and get better. At the end of the day, it's all about you. It's not about everybody else. It's you. And so I talk about that in the podcast episodes of the podcast, is that this podcast, I'm very grateful that people listen to it and people find enjoyment and think that the topics are interesting sometimes, right? But it's fundamentally about improving myself, making myself a better speaker, better person, more interesting person. And then that should all circle around to becoming a better and articulate host. Like expanding my lexicon by speaking all the time. And me becoming a better speaker fundamentally helps me with many things in my life, where it's professional, personal, social aspects. Is pretty important with this age of AI, because AI is going to be able to do a lot of stuff for us. So you'll need to pick up certain skills, and I think being able to speak has always been important and will always be relevant. And so there's these two types of procrastination. There's the one, I don't want to do it, I don't have got time for it. And then the other one is it's not good enough. Both of those are difficult to overcome. But if you ask yourself questions like, hey, are you willing to steal from tomorrow? The you of tomorrow. If you're willing to do that and you're too sick, fine. That's all right. If you feel that your work or your craft is not good enough to publish or to move forward, then why? How are you going to get better if you don't put anything out there? How are you going to get better if you don't have feedback? Like, the fastest way to get better at something is to open yourself up to criticism, to allow people to criticize your work and the show and what you're doing. And that's the way that you could progress faster. Having this iterative high feedback loop, it allows you to progress faster than the other people. It's not a competition. It is about you. But if you want to get better and be more confident, and that confidence should resonate to other aspects of your life, then you have to put yourself out there in any regard. If it's just art, content, sports, anything, you've got to put yourself out there. Relationships, and meeting your minimums.